So I'm just gonna get straight to the point of things because apparently Iron Man 2 didn't. I am not a big Iron Man fan. I've never really been like I've loved Spider-Man, X-Men, the Avengers, you name it. Iron Man will pretty much be in the bottom of my list. I've never really liked it. I just haven't been a fan. Um, but since it is Marvel and since they made it into a live, action movie, I'm gonna go see it because I love Stan Lee and I love what he does. I like to support him. And not to mention, I mean, Iron Man was good. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of it, but the action was great. I was into it. Now, let's compare Iron Man 1 Iron Man 2. Now, Iron Man 1 was an hour and a half. Iron Man 2 was 2 hours. All right. Iron Man 1 got straight to the point. All right. They told the story of how he became Iron Man. All right. Iron Man 2 pretty much made jokes, talked a lot, fought a little bit, talked a lot, jokes, got serious, action. Action. Iron Man 2 was one word, extra. A whole lot of extra. Half of those scenes in that movie could have been in the deleted scene. Possibly like 30 minutes worth of stuff could have went into a deleted scene when the DVD came out. That movie was 2 hours long. That movie was 2 hours long, and 2 hours too long. All right. When I heard that, I got excited because then that means that we get into they're getting serious with this. They're getting serious. And I paid $12 for this movie. All right. And if anyone who knows me, they know that I pay a child's ticket. All right. I go to the machine and I pay a child's ticket. I paid $7.50 on that ass. Now the only reason why I even paid $12 for this movie was because my friend bought his ticket earlier, and I had to pretty much hold security. It was like a serious hole in my shirt. I needed security, so make sure that when I got there, I could get a ticket because I don't want him wasting his money, and I don't have a ticket. So I did that. All right. But prior, I thought this movie was going to be the bomb. Everyone's talking it up. It's on the commercials. It's on Dr. Pepper's doing commercials. Everyone's doing things on Iron Man 2. So I'm thinking this is the shit. Iron Man 1, I'm like I told you, it wasn't the best movie in my opinion, but it was great. It was great. It needed a little more action. That was my only thing. But I gave it a benefit of doubt because some of the fact is, like most Marvel movies, when it first comes out, it starts slow and builds its way up. But when you get to a sequel, all hell should be breaking loose. Alright? Iron Man 2 didn't have that. Iron Man 2 had nothing but talking, comedy, more talking, and then action. The last 30 minutes was the only relevant scene in the movie. Alright? You had the Grand Prix scene, which is awesome. When they first introduced Mickey Rourke, I think Whiplash is his name. And then you got I'm not gonna tell too much in the movie. You got another scene, but that was kind of silly, and you when you get there, you know what I'm talking about. It's just kind of silly. And then you have Black Widow scene. She was looking good. That was a great scene. That was an awesome scene. I wish they had more of her, but that was an awesome scene. And then they had the last 30 minutes, which I'm not going to get into. I don't want to tell the movie. I'm just going to tell you my opinion on this. This movie was absolutely, if they had a remote control for that movie theater, I would have literally fast forward last 30 minutes of it, because that was the only relevant thing that you need to see. That's the only thing you wanted to see, honestly. I've never dragged on. This movie, like my friend next to me was falling asleep. I'm like, dude, wake up. They're getting to the good part. And he's like, it's about time. I'm like the same thing. Seriously. You know what? I like Robert Downey Jr. I do. But they need to cut down a little bit on the comedy and go a little bit to the action, because that's all we wanted was the action. Alright? War Machine was vicious. They did a great job with War Machine. I really wish Terrence Howard had played, since he was in the original. Don Cheadle was okay. But the only criticism I have about him is his fingers are really, really ugly. And you'll know what I'm talking about when you see them. But like, he was a great War Machine. War Machine was vicious. I was waiting for this. This is awesome. I really, satisfied with that. And they gave him play. Like, they gave him a lot of play. So that was cool. Um, but really had everyone else in there. It was pretty cool. Pretty good. Pepper, she was good. Her Pepper. I'm sorry. I can't remember people's names, but Pepper and Robert Downey Jr. They have great chemistry. Great chemistry together. Awesome. Something that did bother me though, and this really bothers me, and I stand by this, and I know they're going to show his ass more. Samuel L. Jackson should not be playing Nick Fury. I do not like that. I absolutely do not like that. All right, it bothers me. When I first saw Iron Man 1, him as the leader of Shield, I was just totally no. Like they, you know what? Samuel L. Jackson is a great, great actor. He was great in Star Wars. He was great in Pulp Fiction. He was great in this I say Star Wars, Lakeview Terrace. He's great in a lot of movies. But there's just some movies he should not be doing. All right, there's some roles he should not be playing. For one, if anyone has seen Jumper, they didn't need him. They could have had someone better play his role. Like that was horrible. And now they got him. He's overweight. Oh my god. I just no. You know what? And if you watch the Avengers, you can't help but see Nick Fury, and he just and it's not in fact that he's black. It's not even that he's black. Because literally, like, I mean, a lot of characters who are switching roles. It's not even about him being black. It's more the fact that he just is not a Nick Fury. He's just not. And I know I'm going to see him when the Avenger movie comes out, when the Captain America movie comes out. Like, we're going to see him a lot. And I'm just like, ugh. Like, boy, Samuel L. Jackson, yo. He's awesome. I love that dude, but he's not a Nick Fury. He's just not. Oh my god. I was really ticked off about that. I'm really, really ticked off about that. But like I told you, yo, like, I mean, the movie didn't suck. It was good. It did not suck. All right. It had its laughs. You're not going to be, I'm not gonna lie. You're gonna be bored. There are some parts you're just gonna be really, really bored because, like I told you, like there's not this. Oh my god. Iron Man had more action than Iron Man 2 did. The only difference was Iron Man 2's action is way cooler than Iron Man 1. Way cooler. Alright? That's about it. Like I told you, like literally, I could wait on DVD. Not only that, I could wait till it was on YouTube just for the last 30 seconds, 30 minutes of it. That was like I told you, that's the only relevant thing in the movie. Only relevant thing. They really played this movie off like it was like, oh my god, and it just wasn't. I felt like I was watching Watchmen, whereas they dragged on, and then when they got to the end, that's when the good stuff came on. But yeah, like, oh my god, I spent $12 on this fucking movie too. And I should have saw Nightmare on Elm Street, and I wanted to see that, and I didn't see that last week. That's what a movie I wanted to see, but I had to go. I had to, I had to, support Stan Lee. I just had to support him, But dude, this movie was just so bad. I mean, oh god, it was so not bad, but it was just so short. It was just so not short. It was just so extra. It's just so extra. Like, oh my god. But you know what? You see it for yourself. I'm not gonna lie. You probably won't feel the same way I do when you see this movie. You're going to be like, dude, seriously. I just needed the 30 minutes, the last 30 minutes. That's all I needed. That's really what you're gonna be telling yourself. But it is what it is. Go see it. Literally, I give it a 3 out of 5. A 3 out of 5. That's all. I can't give it no more, no less. It's a 3 out of 5 because, like I told you, the last 30 minutes made up for the whole movie, and it did have some good parts. It had a great cast, great chemistry. So yeah, it's definitely a 3. But like I said, it was too long, and it dragged on. Yep, that's it. Peace out, guys.